The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Off the assist.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team in those years instead of the one from last year.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry. Steph Curry. Missed his first. That one goes. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Curry with the ball from long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort with the proper skill with the time and effort.
Runner's good there.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard to Beverly. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Beverly. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it. George. Green always looking for the steal. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Gets a shot up off the mark to George. Paul George. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Russell. To Beverly. And he'll go to the foul line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Alec Burks. To Green. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Green. And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Baseline drive, and he finishes at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
So we play one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
To Thompson. Alec Burks. To Green. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 1. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. LA Clippers with the basketball. Draymond Green with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Alec Burks.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years. But LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Curry into the front court. Leads a bucket to Alec Burks. Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Thompson. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Right back to you. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers.
To Curry. Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Cauley Stein to Alec Burks. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
We're going to see a team take a lead here.
Beverly. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Cauley Stein to Green. Draymond Green. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard hits the three-pointer. Probing the defense. Here's Curry with it up top. Down a point. Count it.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Beverly to George. Willie Cauley Stein with a piece to Paul George.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice finish at the rim. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to Williams. Nice pass to set things up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Russell. Tosses, flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Short jumper stays out. Deep three at the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello.
Thanks for joining.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. George, no good. Cruises inside for two.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Curry with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Thompson to Green. Gets it in the left corner. Down low, Cauley Stein. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers, got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. baseline drive. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
To Beverly. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Leonard. Draymond Green pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Green. Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. Has a chance. Straight down the middle for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. George to Williams. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Willie Cauley-Stein snatching it out of the air. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Missed the foul shot. George takes aim at Steph Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive rebound. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
That ends the 3rd quarter. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Good. Off a spin.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard can't connect. It's no good. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, yeah. Me and you.
Curry to Green for three, and Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Curry. And counted at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George, that no good, off the mark. Leonard cleaning the offensive glass. Over to the right side. George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Klay Thompson, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. It's Steph at the controls.
I got him.
4-3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To George. Count the basket at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
Curry to bring it up. Leads three. And the basket good at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Klay Thompson tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Russell into the front court. Up 5. Mo Harkless able to recover with the block. Warriors get it back. Cauley Stein to Thompson. Green can't connect. Got it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. To Beverly. The drive right to the basket. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up.
That's the first travel in the last 2 minutes. Subbing in.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. count the basket inside.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Off the mark. To Beverly. Leonard. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. And it's Green. 4-2. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew,